why and where we use the passive voice. So let's start with this one. First use you will often see is when people do not know who does the action, or when it actually doesn't really matter who does the action, because the emphasis is on the object that is being affected by the action. For example, the letters have been typed, or a warning has been given to him for his bad driving. The focus here is not who typed the letters or who gave the warning. If you look at the active sentence examples at the top, you will see the emphasis is on actually the subject who is doing the action. If you look at the passive voice examples at the bottom, you will notice that the emphasis moves away from the subject and it moves on to the fact that the watch was fixed. Let's have a look at this one. Some painters painted the school in the summer holidays, someone painted the school in the summer holidays. We know the school is painted, but we don't know who's done the action. So we can say the school building was painted in the summer holidays. If it was a group of students did it and we want to put the emphasis on there, then we can say the school building was painted in the summer holidays by some volunteering students. And this would tell us who did the action. Another use of passive voice would be the news headlines. Houses were destroyed by the hurricane. Here, it doesn't really matter what destroyed the houses, the focus is on houses being destroyed. In the second one, people were left homeless in 1999. There might be many reasons as to why, but the focus is on the fact that people were left homeless. We can also see passive voice being used when the speaker does not want to put a blame aspect in their sentences. Let's say two children are playing and something is knocked over and broken. Now, the child can go and say, the vase was knocked over. It could be because she doesn't want to be a snitch and blame the other person, or she has broken it herself and doesn't want to take the blame for it, or she simply doesn't know who did it. In another example, we could look at the teacher's case. If a teacher is complaining in the classroom that there are noises being made, he or she can say, funny noises are being made in my lesson, without putting blame on any of the children. Or he can say, my lesson is being interrupted, if he doesn't want to single out anybody causing trouble. Or he simply doesn't know who is messing around. Sometimes people will also use the passive voice when they do not want others to think that they believe in what they are saying. For example, let's say I am one of those who actually believes the earth is flat. In a conversation, in order to check other person's reaction or opinion to this before I speak, I can say, it is believed that the earth is flat. What do you think? Instead of saying, I believe that. In another example, if I'm given a speech in a group and address some problems, which I am also responsible for, I can say some mistakes were made, but we must focus on how they can be fixed, without putting the blame on myself or the others. Okay. Let's have a look what we have covered so far, and do a recap. You should use the passive voice when you do not know or don't care who does the action in a sentence. So the emphasis is not really on it. It doesn't really matter, or it's just not important, like somebody fixing your phone. You want to simply avoid the responsibility, or you don't really want to get involved into what you are saying, as in believing that the earth is flat, or you simply do not want to put blame on somebody else.
Hi everyone! This video was made because someone has requested for a more detailed version to explain the rules and the uses of passive voice. If you have any requests or feedback, feel free to leave a comment. And if you found this video useful, please share with others. Thank you for watching. See you next time.